Hey, welcome to Dave and Naomi's Home Kitchen. Today we're going to be making baked, not fried, eggplant Parmesan. First we went ahead and we cut our eggplant into about half-inch rounds. We added salt to sweat them for about 45 minutes to an hour. Now that these things are sweating like a whore in church, we're going to go ahead and pat them dry, get all the liquid off them. That way it won't be too wet when we bake it. Alright, what we want to do next is we want to coat the bottom of a pan with our homemade spaghetti sauce. That way it won't stick and you'll have two-sided flavored food. Alright, the next thing you're going to want to do is set up a breading station. We got flour, we got egg, and we got panko breadcrumbs. After you go ahead and dip it in the flour, we're going to go to the egg wash. It kind of creates a sticky substance on there so the panko breadcrumbs will stick to it. Now, I like to bread with one hand and coat with the other. That way you don't have a handful of egg and breadcrumbs. Really hard to wash. All right, now that we have them placed neatly in the pan, I'm gonna go ahead and season them. I use a little bit of garlic powder and a liberal amount of Italian seasoning. Of course, you could do it to taste. Whatever seasonings you like in your Italian food would be fine. Now I'm placing basil over each round. I think it gives it a really fresh, flavor with it. It's something that I love with my Italian food. Go ahead and put that on there. All right, next I'm going to liberally add some homemade tomato sauce, as you can see. A good dollop, don't be shy with it. It's gonna all reduce in the oven anyway. Get that on there. Whoops, looks like I'm making a bit of a mess. Last one. All right, the next and final step before we bake it is mozzarella cheese. I like to cut mine thick. That way is a lot of melty goodness when it ends up on your plate. There's nothing like eggplant Parmesan after a long, hard day of doing nothing. Okay, now that we have everything prepped, I've got a preheated oven at 450 degrees. We're gonna carefully place this in the oven and we're gonna bake it for about 15 minutes or until everything's melted. Buon appetito! Thanks for stopping by. Until next time with another installment of Dave and Naomi's Kitchen.